Danya.
Real talk, real talk. You got to allow organic learning to take place, first of all, in a classroom setting. And the reality is that myself, right? I teach a course called African American Voice. Going back to liberation practices, we have to show our students how to be the liberators. You know what? There wasn't space for it. I said, guess what? I'm going to go ahead and create the space and made it happen, right? And people say, oh, how are you able to do this in a suburban environment? What do you mean? I didn't think I couldn't do it. Okay, so that's the key. Okay, like understand you got this, and it'll literally. And one thing I wanted to speak to, Hadara brought up how it's a miracle that we're here. Yes, it is magical. So when you actually literally tap into that energy, listen, the boundaries are going to move out your way. Okay, all right, we do have help. Ancestors are with us. Like we walk in our purpose. It's going to work itself out if you're determined and you know who you are. So going back to this idea of having organic learning, right? Every year I teach a new curriculum. The arts is definitely necessary. What do you mean? It plays a tremendous role. It's the best way to learn because you're interacting with society in a way that allows you to see, first of all, the reality of what's going on around you, to use your talents, your gifts to connect, but also to keep it engaging. Always bringing in every year there's something or new developing. There's a new film, there's a new practice, new music, et cetera, that you can incorporate within your curriculum as a way for students to get whatever theme or idea that you're trying to get across to them. And as you said, giving them the space to shine. Because yes, they are supposed to be better than us. Okay. I'm not supposed to be the expert of everything. And I want them to have evidence of the fact that, yes, look how great you are at this. This is what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Know who you are. Utilizing the arts to teach as well as to inspire our creative power literally is key in this day and age. Period. We must make new ways to produce. We must build new networks that represent the new idea that, guess what? We are the wealth. We are the wealth, not that piece of paper that somebody printed off. Okay. We are the wealth, and our skill sets can be monetized in ways that benefit our families, communities, and goals towards self-sufficiency and liberation, right? We can create our own rules. So it's really important, I think, that we understand that as classroom teachers, we have to be open to not only seeing the wealth that is within our classroom, which goes back to also critical consciousness. And if you out here still trying to act like Black folk ain't some of the dopest people on this planet, then you also shouldn't probably be in the classroom either. If you can't get past that, okay, you can't love Blackness, because I love all my students. I know that we're spiritual beings in human form. Right? I see the talent that exists within that. But if you can't even see that, that's already problematic in itself, because you can bring all the arts you want into the world, into the classroom, but you don't even believe that your students are able to create greatness within themselves and do the work that is necessary for us to really become free, to really have a liberated experience, because that's what this generation is here to do. Right? We're doing it. We're all a part of the same line, but come on. They're the game changers, real talk. Like we're setting up the stage, but they're here to knock that bad boy down. I'm all about, we here to build a new world, because this old one, all right, is not it. So I think it's important for educators to have those understandings and know that the arts are an important tool to utilize in their classrooms.